Alright. Let's get back to it. You talk to the panic-stricken Loprit over here. And this should unlock the Smileton dungeon for us. Cutting the cheese. Oh no. This panic-stricken Loprit is just desperate for the aid of an able-bodied adventurer. Brilliant! Oh, thank goodness you're here. It's absolutely terrible, awful, an emergency of cataclysmic proportions. What is it? I don't know, actually. They didn't say, but it does sound simply dreadful. What I do know is Buildingway has been asking after you. He said if I happen to see you, I should tell you to hurry to Kyoto's Knolls with all haste. Well, what are you standing around here for? Away with you! I was about to say, kick the Loprit. That'd be a great sight to see go whee. But don't kick the little bunny. Anyway, where do I need to go? Oh, okay, the moon, of course. Okay, where are we going? That is quite a sight. And that's like that's the shape of not Heitland. It's close to the shape of Eorzea. Like Thanalin, Lenosha, the Black Shroud, and then Ishgard and the Dravanian lands up there. And then apparently this is gonna be like Alamigo, and then not Alamigo, this is Girabania. But then there's a continent over here that we don't know what this is. Unless it's the eastern coast, but that should be on the other side. Anyway, we got it done. This is not what we're doing today. Oops, gotta go down. He's right here. Hello, Buildingway. You're here, and not a moment too soon. Sorry to call you here so abruptly, but we were the first person who came to mind that might be able to help. Do you recall the domiciles we were planning to build for the evacuation? I don't mean to brag, but they were immaculate, positively perfect, except, of course, for the ever so small oversight that being 3 times as larger than necessary. At least that's what I believed before speaking with Urianger. I learned a lot from him, what we should and shouldn't make of the domiciles, and I began making changes. Small at first, but they soon became much bigger, more drastic. By the way, I'd swear I was drawing upon a wholly new plan by the minute. But I was too ambitious. The myriad plans I dreamed up overwhelmed our automated construction machine, the Big Cheese. Really? And this quest is called Cutting the Cheese? Oh well. Even as we speak, it's burrowing underground with reckless abandon. If we don't stop it, the domiciles will be the least of our problems. The entire moon is likely to end up looking like a truckle of hole-filled cheese. And it's the moon! The moon is just cheese! First there were rabbits on the moon, now the moon is full of cheese? Anyway. Delectable? Perhaps, but utterly unfit for habitation. We tried going after it ourselves, but the survey team never made it past the security systems down there. At least, I don't think so. They've yet to return and aren't answering our communications. This is just going from bad to worse. I'd rather not resort to brute force, but I can think of no other way, and no other person, to see the deed done. Would you be willing to go down there and stop the Big Cheese? Sure. Do I get gear? And loot? Thank you, thank you. Head down to Smileton, and I'll see that you're let in. Smileton now accessible. Cool. Let me go ahead and see if anyone wants to run this. This quest is a bit goofy. I didn't realize that, when they started talking about cheese, I didn't realize it took me a second to make the connection between the moon and being cheese and everything. I'm just gonna get in queue, and if that person... Oh, never mind. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the Smileton dungeon. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this dungeon before. Alright, let's get going. What in blazes is wrong with this doors? Yeah, I've seen this dungeon before, and it, like, I didn't understand it at all. We're gonna double pull this. See what the healer can do. That went pretty well. I mean, Blood Wedding is amazing, so... Blood Wedding and just use the vengeance. You fat-tailed idiot. These comments from the Loberts. I saw that the Scholar had Excognition on, so I didn't worry about my health getting low. That's one thing that was always annoying when I would play Scholar, is that I would put Excognition on the tank, which will heal them for a pretty large amount if their health gets below 50%. But then the tank would like just not get knocked down low enough. And it would just end up wearing off. Or like they'd somehow heal up. Got one frowny face debuff. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Off my lawn. Okay, I'll need to watch and see the direction that everyone else is doing. See if I can figure out how the mechanic works. You know, they're upside down, which means they're gonna swap. I'm taking more damage from that, so let's go ahead and do... So they've all got frowny face. Oh! I see. I get it. Yeah, and then I got pushed back into a frowny face, which is why I ended up dying. Okay. That makes sense. And now I've got a smiley face. Okay, I think I get it now. Of course, now the fight's over. I need to turn up the music ever so slightly. Like 46 to 48? Yeah, that sounds good. Just a tiny bit. I want to make sure I have aggro on everything before I try and pull a second pack. Let's see, is that useful? Nope. Just wait a second to activate Blood Wedding. I'm not gonna take that much damage. Didn't mean to press that ability. Meant to hit arm's length. Ended up hitting Thrill of Battle. Oh, right. Frame Worker. Probably shouldn't stand on that side. I'm gonna need to pick these guys up. Okay, they're both leaping that way, so let's stay over here. Yeah, we're gonna want to move over here. Yeah. Oh, wrong way. Okay, we're good. Let's see. I don't need that. I could use that. No, I can't. I already have that. Don't I? I believe I already have a bracelet. Oh, I have the Lunar Envoy one, that's why. Yeah, I don't need this. Oh, is this the big cheese? See, I don't need that. I need to get aggro on this last one. Why is that marked A? Just looking over there. So I just pull them directly onto the bridge. Probably should have held on to that. I really didn't need to use bloodwetting there. There we go. This is the big cheese, or at least a part of him. The big cheese smile maker. I mean, this is Smileton. Okay, I could use that, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna zoom out to make sure, okay, they're going over there, so I'm gonna stay over here. Ah, okay, I get it. Probably shouldn't stand where the landmine is. Stand over here again. Oops. Nope, this one's the safe one this time. Yeah, the landmine's over there, so let's make sure not to get too close to it like I did last time. Yeah, so here. Yep. We didn't want to go to that top right corner because the landmine was over there. Oops. I didn't see what telegraphed that attack. Probably just go ahead and LB. There we go. I really like playing warrior. It's probably my favorite class. Alright, what did I get here? And some materia, very nice. back! What happened to the big cheese? It's gone? I suppose that's a mite better than the alternative. And you say the survey team is safe? Oh, thank heavens! Smileton was meant to be a paradise, and the big cheese its architect. It was designed to learn what it is that makes people happy, and make manifest whatever we can dream up, no matter how seemingly impossible. But I've been unduly fickle, every new plan contradicting the last. I fear my indecisiveness overloaded the big cheese, and it lost sight of what true happiness is. All I wanted was to make the people of Theories happy, and to look upon their smiling faces. You still can. Just take your time, think things through, and all will be well. Have you considered visiting residential areas of Theories for inspiration? That's not a bad idea. Now there's an idea. I mean, sure, Uriange has been incredibly helpful with his advice, but actually seeing how people live would surely be more informative than simply hearing about it. And now that the final days have been averted, there's no longer a need to rush. I'll be sure to bear that in mind so nothing like this happens again. Perhaps I'll start with something simple like furniture. That's not simple. Oh, and I can design a new automated system to build them. I'll call it the bigger cheese. Sure. Them ears. Face.